Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Jammer. This is Metal Mischief. It's Monday, and we got something different today. It's still Sabaton, make no mistake, but it's one of their unusual covers. They don't. It's far. I went through their whole discography. I went through every track of every album. I'm running a checklist, and I'm going, yeah, I did this one. I did this one. All right, this one's got to be next. I did this one, and I'm actually going album by album. So I'll take one song from an album, and the next week will be from another album, and the next week will be from another album, so that we can get a tremendous variety of things in one after the other, rather than, okay, we're done with this album, let's go to this album, because the styles and content of each and every Sabaton album is very, very different, or at least, in the sense that this is World War One, this is Swedish history, this has Asian influences, that kind of thing, like Shuriyama. But the point is, these are bonus tracks now. There's a cover of an Iron Maiden song, Afraid to Shoot Strangers. So that's what we're going to rock the hell out with today, and it's a really long one. So I'm hoping that there is no commercial I got to excise from the middle of it. But having said that, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let's rock. How do my glasses keep getting filthy just putting them on? Jesus. And since it's a cover, I usually don't have to worry about copyright for once. Actually, they've been really good about it, doing a lot of revenue sharing rather than just copyright blocks. Very good.
Awake at night, I wipe the sweat from my brow, but it's not the fear, 'cause I'd rather go now.
Okay, this is very different, even for I gotta admit, I have not heard this Maiden song before, so I don't know what to expect. But this is, I got a feeling that this one is going to be incredibly heavy, and I mean that in a philosophical sense.
Trying to visualize the horrors that will lay ahead, the deserts unmound, a burial ground.
Burial? Nobody says burial.
Comes to the time we partners in crime. When it comes to the time we'll be ready to die. God, let us go now and finish what's to be done. Thy kingdom come. Shall be done on earth.
This drum work is amazing, by the way, and the strings are really drawing me in as well.
Trying to justify to ourselves the reasons to go. Should we live and let live? Forget or forgive?
Well, that'll depend on the reason for the conflict to begin with, won't it?
How can we let them go on this way? The reign of terror, corruption must end.
Yeah, see, exactly. It depends upon the nature of the conflict to begin with.
And we know down, there's no other way. No trust, no reasoning, no more to say.
I did not expect this new movement.
Afraid to shoot strangers. Afraid to shoot strangers.
Whoa! So there's 3 different movements in this song. We're only just barely a little over halfway done. That's really cool. What else would I expect from an original Maiden song, though? Oh, that sounds just like me. You know, if I didn't know this was Sabaton, I would easily be convinced. If somebody told me, "Yeah, this is totally Maiden," yeah, I'd believe it in a second. They've recreated the Maiden sound so faithfully.
Afraid to shoot strangers. 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 Afraid to shoot strangers.
You know, I wasn't infantry, but I was in the army, and I was taught to shoot and kill. And it's very difficult imagining the targets as actual living beings. When you're sitting there in the prone position with the butt stock up against your shoulder, and it's very abstract when it's just a paper thing or a big plastic thing that falls down and then comes back up. But if you make the connection in your mind that that's supposed to be an actual person with a heartbeat and breathing, something trips in your mind and you're like, Jesus fuck, what am I doing? And then who knows what happens when it comes to it. Do you really want to do it? You have to. But, I mean, because you're protecting things, you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your buddies. And if you don't, then that person will take all their lives. But that is not an easy thing to reconcile unless you're a fucking sociopath. Oh, another movement. Wow. into a fade. Okay. Yeah, if you're, oh yeah, such an awesome band. Me, it's so awesome. Yeah. So yeah, that was a pretty amazing song. That's absolutely worth 5 Ronnies. I'm sure that Ronnie himself would look at either version and be just blown away by the mastery it took to create that song. So yeah, it's worth 5, and it's going to be a good day now that I've heard that. And yeah. I got nothing. It's too early in the morning for deeper analysis. Oh my god. Thanks everyone on the Patreon. You push me to greater heights and lower depths, and you make me explore stuff. And that's the whole point of this channel, is going out and finding crazy good music. So keep rocking, bitches.